Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Hope you're standing, because if you're the NFL and you weren't, 15-yard penalty. NFL's back in the news again, ladies and gentlemen. Because, you know, it's their off season, they just felt left out for some reason. So they had to come out and make this rule now. It's actually in their rule book. Remember last year was it last year? Yeah, I think. Maybe a couple years back, Colin Kaepernick decided he wanted to protest violence on blacks, cop brutality. So he knelt during the national anthem.
2 years ago, he started that, and then last year, everybody else started doing that.
In support of him because he didn't have a job and stuff like that. So now the NFL has come back and said,
No,
you can't do that. If you are out on the sidelines, you have to be standing, or you will be assessed a 15-yard penalty, and your team will be fined.
And it's up to the individual teams that it's up to them whether or not they choose to fine the player.
So, they also gave an option, though. If you do not want to stand, you can stay in the locker room or in another part of the stadium where it isn't, like, out on the sidelines, so to speak. But if you are on the sidelines, you have to stand for the national anthem. So now this is some big hoopla, which, to me, here's my opinion on here, ladies and gentlemen. The NFL is a privately owned and operated company. They can make whatever damn fucking rules they want. They want you standing for the national anthem? They can do that. Here's a fun fact for you. Hold on one sec. I apologize. Here's a fun fact for you. I did not know this until I heard it on the radio. The NBA has a rule that states you must stand and be out on the sidelines for the national anthem. A rule that is, like, more harsh than what the NFL just did.
Huh.
I just learned that this morning. It was pretty interesting. We talked a little bit about this before, and how, like, if this is a private company, you're an employee of these people, you cannot protest on their time. If you want to do it in front of your house. Call the media up and be like, hey, I'm having a press conference to voice my displeasure on my own time. With no NFL logo or team logo anywhere. Or not, just you.
Yeah,
maybe your family.
None of them do it, though.
Yeah, I know.
None of them go outside of work to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
They only do it at work just because they know when people are paying attention to them. It's like, well, if these people care about you as sports celebrities, they will pay attention to you outside of the sports avenue area. You know?
But let's be real. Most people don't. Like, I could walk past a sports guy down the street and I wouldn't even notice.
For the most part.
Because I wouldn't even... Yeah, unless...
You would recognize some, but...
Some, but a select few. Like, 5% of sports athletes I would recognize. I think that's because they're so big that, like, you know, you would recognize Ronaldo because he'd probably be followed around by an entourage or something. You'd be like, what's going on over there?
Is he somebody famous?
And then somebody would be like, that's Ronaldo. Oh, okay.
And I would be like, who's Ronaldo?
I'd be like, okay. I'm like, whatever. But yeah, they were back in the news. They made this rule, and you know, there's some backlash to it. And I would just, you know what, I would like to see an NFL player just be like, I don't want to play in this league anymore. But they won't,
because they make
too much money. If it means that much to you, then stand up for what you believe in. Like you like you
donate
said,
your time, donate your money, get involved.
You're doing it just because of a platform that is provided by the NFL, the privately owned company.
It's like on Facebook when you use the filter to show support for whatever thing has gone wrong this time. It's like that's what the NFL players are doing right now, and it's just like.
Now, granted, some of them are like doing charitable work.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying all of them aren't. It just for the most part, if you have name recognition, and you could use that name recognition to further your charity's cause. You know, you don't have to show up there as football player name?
Tom Brady.
There we go. See, that's supposed to be an easy one, but Tom Brady, you don't have to show up there as Tom Brady of the Patriots. You can just show up as Tom Brady. And guess what? People are going to show up.
Yeah.
And you go, hey, look, I care about this charity. Please donate. Please time. Please listen to these folks.
Now, don't get me wrong. I am 100% behind these people being able to protest peacefully, support a cause. I believe that you can do that. But if your employer tells you, don't do it on my time, because you're on my time, you have to make a choice. You don't do it, or you find another job.
Yes.
Like, that's just the bottom line. It's not, oh, you're suppressing me. No, I'm running a business here. You're part of the business.
Well,
deal with it.
And that's entirely the whole point of why they did this, is because their numbers dropped. And they want to make sure that they don't continue dropping, because they don't want to keep pissing people off.
Here's a solution. Here's a solution. This will never happen. Just stop playing national anthem sporting events. There's no need to play them. Why are we playing them? Like, it's not just Americans and Canadians playing in these events anymore. It's people from all around the world. Like, you know, there's Canadians playing in the NFL. You don't hear them playing the Canadian national anthem. I'm sure there's Europeans or Australians. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it's mostly Americans. But I just think you should stop. Like, me personally, I've sat down during a national anthem at an event before, because I'm just like, why the hell do I gotta stand up? Like, it doesn't mean I don't love my country and I don't appreciate my country. It just means, why do I gotta stand up? It's like when a judge walks into a room. It's like, why do I gotta stand up? You're the same person as me.
No.
Yeah, they are.
Judge.
No, they're the same person as me.
We as a society has given him...
See? We as a society have given people a pedestal.
Power to rule over.
Bullshit. That's complete bullshit.
Well, no, but that's exactly what it is, though. That's
complete bullshit. See, then I think that's the problem, is we have these pedestals that we put certain people on. And it's like, well...
But it's assigning them a level of trust to be able to do certain things that we as normal people can't normally do ourselves.
And they fail. They still fail just like everybody else. They still make mistakes.
Yes, exactly. So, everybody makes mistakes because they are human. So that's just... It's a natural thing that happens.
I want people to stand up when I walk in a room. Why not?
I can lift 2 fingers for you.
Yeah.
Fuck you! Fuck you! I was actually gonna do this, but
I just think it's crap, man. I think, like, I'm not an NFL fan. The NFL is the most boring sport in the world.
Golf is.
No, NFL is so bad.
Golf.
It's so bad. Golf is more exciting than NFL.
No.
Horse racing is more exciting than NFL. Okay? Like, when I rank sports, NFL is like the last thing I want to watch.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stand it. It's the product they put on the field is so bad. Just with the way they play the game. And
the 4 downs has never been that much fun.
This doesn't make me, like, hate it more. I already hated it before. I just look at them and go, oh, man, you guys are fighting over nothing. Like, this is so stupid. From both sides, like, yes, you can protest. Absolutely. No problems. Go kneel on your fucking lawn, you dimble. Not during your time with your employer. Imagine if I went to my employer and said, hey, I'm a white supremacist. I'd like to wear my Nazi uniform while I'm at work. You have to let me do it. They'd be like, no, we don't. You're fired. That's exactly what would happen.
Oh, man. I can imagine that conversation some days.
Jeez, could you imagine that?
I'm coming into the closet as a white supremacist.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a minority now, you have to let me wear my uniform. And it just happens to be a nice SS.
Yeah.
Crisp gray.
With the little red band and stuff. Jesus. Look, there's a couple white guys talking about white supremacy on the internet. Oh, this is going to go
Yeah. I was like, hey, look.
This is fantastic.
There's that white privilege showing again.
There's that white privilege that we must at like 40 when you get it, right? Comes at 40, like a package on your doorstep.
Sign here type thing.
Yeah, sign here for your white
Soon.
privilege.
Soon.
I'm like 3 years away. He's going to get it before me. He'll let me know what it is.
I said soon.
Yes. I'm going to know what this white privilege is all about. Shit. It's not white privilege. It's called money privilege.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Anyways, I just wanted to give our 2 cents on the whole NFL debacle. The NFL, man, watch the CFL. Way better product. Way better shit.
Oh, yeah. 3 downs.
Way better.
10 more yards to go.
And if you want to stand for the national anthem, do it. If you don't, don't. If you're in the stands and you want to sit down, sit down. Who cares?
Just don't be disrespectful.
Like, don't be a dick about it. Yeah. But at the same time, don't be a dick to the person who chooses to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And if your employer says, don't do it on my time,
hey, guess what?
Don't do it on their time. Or get another job.
Yeah.
Seems like pretty simple logic to me. This is exactly what happens to videos like this. A couple of white guys sitting here saying, know your place. We're not really saying that. And we're going to be looked at as, you guys are white supremacists because you think black people shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, that's exactly what we said.
Hold on. That was the first time the word black was used. I even said gray uniform. I didn't say anything about a black one.
See? At the end of our video is the first time I mentioned race of any kind. Yeah. But this video will be completely misconstrued. The comments would be like, you guys are racist. You guys hate black people. No, I just hate stupid people. And I just hate people who try to twist things into things they're not.
This will be an interesting conversation. You could join us on Twitter, too. Have a little...
Absolutely. Throw your race hate at me. Go ahead. Yeah, you want to
call
me racist? Okay. I'm racist then. Oops, because I look at the world...
Your racism is showing.
I'm sorry, let me put that back.
Yeah, hold on, let me just
let me tuck that shit in there. Put it in my pocket. Keep that racism to yourself. At the same time, keep that logic to yourself, because nobody wants that kind of shit in this world. Anyways.
Way to go, NFL.
Stand up, sit down. Way to go, NFL, you fucking morons. And way to go, players, you fucking morons.
Yeah, you both deserve it.
You're both a bunch of morons. Moron of the week.
There we go.
New segment on Coull Discussions. Moron of the week. See ya.